And the players getting together for a little chat as we're just about ready to get going here. It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, Kobe Bryant.
One of the elite scorers in league history, able to create space for his shot with unbelievable footwork and ball handling ability, fundamentals, and of course, unfazed by an aggressive defender.
Well, he's used to being the focal point of a defense, so that doesn't bother him at all. Never phases him. It also doesn't faze him when he misses shots. He always believes he's a shot away from going on a run, and he's always hungry for buckets.
Look at the Lakers. There's no question this game will put them to the test. Facing off against a team that has every expectation of beating them, they'll need to play a complete game to snare a win.
Yeah, and I think this is an important game for these guys, Kevin, because, you know, they only play this matchup twice during the regular season. As you mentioned, they lost the first one. So it's very important. You don't want to get swept by a club in the season series.
Steve, it's always about pride. I mean, that's always a factor when you're talking about pro players. I mean, these guys want to know that they can come and play a strong game. They know they didn't bring it last time, and they want to change that approach right here, right now.
No good from Ryan. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Mavericks in Dallas.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys. And it seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up. Came and gave up his old caveman look, guys, but he's still an intimidating presence in the post. Good size and strength and doesn't really get pushed around. Also excellent timing when it comes to shot blocking.
And Chris came in skilled offensively. Ambidextrous, finishing inside, and a good mid-range shooter.
Yeah, I think he's really good offensively. He's got a lot of skill. He's tough to handle. The question mark with him is defensively. You know, his weak side rotations can be late. He's never really been, you know, a center that you kind of solidify your defense around.
Here's Ryan. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Here's Farmar. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
Did a great job picking the defense apart, too. It wasn't just his scoring. Give him credit for his passing in that game, too.
Now here's Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. Farmar with the bucket.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Well, since the new CBA, the league has made the luxury tax much more punitive. But certainly the Lakers blessed with the financial wherewithal to be a tax-paying team. The problem is it can hurt your flexibility under the new rules just to make deals. So that's going to be the challenge for LA.
So it's the Lakers now after the three-pointer from Ryan. Farmar passes to Jackson. Farmar. Chopped by Irving. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Well, you talk about the huge fan base for the Lakers, Clark. One of the marquee franchises, certainly in the entire NBA.
I would even stretch that to all of sports, Kevin. The market and their finances clearly have helped them gain that stature, but you can't shortchange the organization, the people making the decisions. They've been a winner for a long time, and that's been the magic ingredient that's attracted fans, players, sponsors, the full package.
And so Irving nails both of them.
You know, a lot of players in this league are so clever with the ball, they can make defenders look foolish. That's what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, he's just a magician with the ball.
Here's Farmar, averaging 6 points per contest. Back to Gasol. Defended by Bennett. Lets it go from 11. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Ryan. That is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Mike Brown. What's the news there, Doris?
Yes, Kevin, he told me that when you're playing against a team that can finish inside as efficiently as this team does, they don't want to allow any looks easily on the interior. He said if they can limit them in that department, they'll be in good shape.
And thank you for that, Doris. Now here's Waiters after Chris Keenan's miss. Bennett dishes to Waiters. He passes to Bynum. Outside Irving. Poked loose. And oh, here we go. Farmer's got it. The fast break chance. Kobe's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 4. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance there. I like what we're seeing.
Now Kobe after the missed 3 from Ryan. Trying to get back on track. Second shot opportunity. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for Cleveland. Now, here is Irving. 9 points last game. That's good.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Now, here's Kobe. They double-team Kobe. Jackson kicks to Farmer. Back to Jackson. A 3-ball. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
But that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Came in a screen on Irving. They double him with Irving. Farmar kicks to Jackson. Dishes it to Farmar. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Kobe with it. Now defended by Ryan. Kobe with it. 32 points for him last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And he was just lurking defensively in that game, Kevin. 4 steals during that ballgame. Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Here's Ryan. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. Will go to the line. That one on Jackson.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Kaman. Wallace comes in for Pau Gasol. And Nick Young is subbed in for Steven Jackson. Now here's Kobe. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And it's blocked by Varejão.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
The shot, no good. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Young. Irving attacking. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Hill. Lakers trail by 5. And Young kicks to Farmar. Rejected by Ryan.
A real difficult game for him offensively. It's costly.
Raiders pass it to Bennett. A second chance effort. Outside Irving. Raiders. Back to Irving. The pass to Ryan. Kicks it to Bennett. Pass to Ryan. On the wing, Irving. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Farmar, covered by Irving. Young. The Cavaliers pull it in.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Outside Irving. Pass to Waiters. The dive for the ball. And that will be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And out of bounds is Los Angeles gains possession. And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. The Cavaliers, number 1.
You know, this year they've been the #1 team in terms of steals. They put an awful lot of pressure on the ball handler, and they also, as a team, do a good job of jamming the passing lanes. Textbook defense is what they play.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got Pau Gasol. Farmar is out there at the one. Then it's Hill, and it's Jackson, and at the small forward.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Here's Irving after Pau Gasol's bucket. Doubled by Farmar. This is a Durant. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Another shot. And it's good on the way up. Bennett's got his first points in this one.
You know, with Bennett out of UNLV, you love his great hands for a big guy. He can really catch and finish at the rim. You start talking about his strength, his ability to absorb contact. I like his game.
Steve, the point you make about the hands is really a good one. Great hands are not teachable. Good hands become better. Average hands can maybe move to good, but great hands are a gift. When you got his size and athleticism and those mitts, you've got a lot to work with.
Chris Kamen's checked in for Jordan Hill.
You know, even though he's getting up there in years, guys, Powell's effectiveness shouldn't really drop off much. He's a long, skilled player who doesn't play off the ground very much, and his versatility should help his longevity.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Kobe's checked in for the Lakers. Clark, you mentioned the versatility of Pau Gasol. Steve, it's really the defining quality of his game, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the ability to do so many things offensively as a big guy just really completes a team. Now you can run any kind of offense you want. And Pau, as a passer, as a scorer, as a shooter, has been one of the best in the game for the last decade.
This one for 3, and the shot is good. Farmar's got 9 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Now the pass to Ryan. And then jammed down as he goes right over Pau Gasol.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in the scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that one.
And now they're starting to rub it in. What they have to build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Here's Jackson. The Cavaliers making the shot. Wants to get it to Kobe and does. The turnaround jumper hits the bucket.
Now you gotta love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, Jay in that last game against the Mavericks had a huge game. He had 49 points and was just filling up the stat sheet every way he could, coming away from the contest with a 5-5-5. remember.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
Gerald Wallace is checked in for Los Angeles. And Verajao kicks to Waiters. Verajao setting the pick for Waiters. No good from Ryan.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Jackson drives in. Here's Kamen. Makes it off the glass. Now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Tortoise-like. Wow, Clark. Yeah, they're putting it together, but still trailing. Their offense is finally getting some traction.
Now here's Waiters. Last game he had 10 points. 6 to shoot. Bennett dishes to Irving. And it's blocked by Farmer. Kamen, a screen on Irving. Here's Farmar, covered by Irving, doubled by Verajao. Left side Jackson. Excellent D there from Bennett. Cleveland leading by 5. He dishes it to Verajao. Boom, he jams it straight down. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
And the Lakers have possession. Following the score by Cleveland. Wallace goes in. And stolen by Bennett. Deflected. And taken away by Wallace. Shot's good. 6 points for Chris Kamen.
He's found a rhythm here in this second quarter, guys. He looks good.
And here's Irving. Right now averaging 17 points a game. Leads him in there. Waiters. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lakers trail by 7. Now Kobe. Right now averaging 21 points a game. The dish to Wallace. And the shot is long.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Irving kicks to Bennett. And Jackson with the block. Stolen by Verajao. Pass Durant. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Farmar. He's got 9. Outside, Kobe. He feeds it to Kamen. Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Fades. Here's Kamen. The rebound by Bennett.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
Now Verajao inside. Back to Irving. The feed to Bennett. Kobe with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got it with a fast break chance. That is good.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Irving gets a screen from Verajao. Verajao setting the pick for Irving. He kicks it to Waiters. Passes it Durant. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throw.
Well, now is the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Lakers trail by 7. Timeout called the Lakers. After like what we're seeing from Ryan.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan.
And the call goes against Wesley Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
1:33 left here in the second. Johnson with the block. Here's Young. And he takes that one up and powers it through. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. And they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Zeller, the shot no good. Nice defense from Wallace. Ryan the pass to Miles. Now here is Jack. 7 points in the game. And the pass to Ryan. Back to Jack. Moves back up. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
It's a great job getting the ball inside now. I mean, they're intentional about it. The coach really wants them to show some physical presence here in the second. And they've shown that.
And the Lakers making a change here. Gasol's checked in.
You'd really like to see him get to the line as much as he did in the first.
36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Young dishes to Hill. Some solid defense from G. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Miles the pass to Ryan. The three-pointer no good. LA has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
17 seconds left to play in the first half. Jack passes to Ryan. Fades and shoots. That went off the back iron and out.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers on top, leading by 10. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's Wednesday night. We're almost over the hump. This is the 2K Sports Halftime. Cleveland has the lead against Los Angeles.
A top-tier team looking strong with the best record in the conference.
Jake having no trouble against the Lakers. He's up to 19 points, and so far, he's done a great job playing lockdown D. And on the other hand, the Lakers are still alive. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. A slow go so far for Steven Jackson. Just can't get things to fall in the early parts of the game. He's shooting under 20%. That's all we've got here. Now, back to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Really an incredible game from Ryan.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Ryan in at shooting guard. Bennett is out there with C.J. Miles. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Bynum at the center, rocking down the middle. That's the foul for Cleveland right now.
Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. He's not on the perimeter, but it gives him the ability to really stretch the defense out.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic. You got to give him a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list. That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Alonzo G is checked in for C.J. Miles. Here's Farmar, covered by Irving. Came in a screen on Irving. Jackson kicks to Gasol. And Anthony Bennett picks up a foul. That's his first foul. Kaman sets a screen for Jackson. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And it's sent back by Irving. Makes the lead pass. And Jackson with the block. They retain possession. And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. Well, you look at Jay, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Kobe Bryant.
You know, the Cavs have been very mindful of remaining flexible in terms of the salary cap. And when you do this, you set yourself up to perhaps make a big splash in free agency at some point. And you know what's coming. They might have a chance to re-sign LeBron in 2014 with how their books look.
Both free throws good for Irving.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Gasol setting the pick for Kobe. Feeds it to Farmar. Inside to Gasol. Lakers working the ball around now. Farmar kicks to Gasol. 5 on the clock. And Kobe, here we go. Second chance shot. Gets it to go.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
The Lakers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And that had been the rumor for a while. The Cavaliers looking to maybe mend some bridges and bring LeBron back in the mix when he hits free agency next year. Their books are certainly in order for it, Steve, and it might happen.
Hey, you never know. I mean, nobody expected LeBron to leave in the first place, so why not give yourself an opportunity? You are in his backyard in terms of LeBron's hometown. So I like what the Cavs have done. They've already been talent, but they've maintained flexibility just in case.
Farmar. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside Irving. Dishes it to Bynum. Pass Durant. With the lead pass. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Lakers trail by 15. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Some solid D here from Bynum. Here's Irving. That's good from 17 feet away. Irving's got 11.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Kaman backing down. Oh, yes, the turnaround. 8 points for him. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Irving passes Durant. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Fires the 3. Oh, my! Burned around with the touch from 4. That's going to be on Kobe Bryant. Lakers trail by 18. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Jackson setting the pick here for Kobe. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Kobe's got 8 points.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Irving dishes to Bennett. He passes Durant. There's a good screen. Kicks to Bennett. Passes Durant. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Anthony Bennett, I think, has great potential as maybe an undersized 4 in the NBA. You know, more and more teams are looking for 4 men who can space the floor but also attack. He's got a decent-looking outside stroke, so perhaps he could fill that role for this club.
Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Farmer. Jackson fires for 3. And a great assist by Farmer as that one goes in. And that's now 6 points for Steven Jackson. And for Bennett, you mentioned able to score inside. He is more comfortable, Clark, facing up and scoring with his back to the basket.
Yeah, he's still developing his footwork in the low post, Kevin. His paint buckets come more off of energy and activity. But I think he has the skill to develop that part of his game as long as he's willing to work at it.
The dish to G. His first shot coming late. No luck. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as take on the 76ers. Over the third game of this three-game road trip.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. He feeds it to Bynum. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
As he's grown as a player, Andrew Bynum has become more forthcoming with his opinions, which I don't mind. One thing he said last season was that he felt his development was stifled a little bit by playing with Kobe Bryant. And you know what? He might be right.
And going back to Andrew Bynum, certainly he's shown the capability to be a go-to scorer on the low block.
Well, he's an old-school center. I mean, you can throw him the ball on the block. He's got great footwork. He can score with either hand. He's an impossible cover when he's physically right. But that's the question. Will he be healthy? If so, then they've got a guy who can demand double teams down there.
Outside for Kobe. And there's the feed to Farmer. A three-pointer off the mark.
This fires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
And that is good. And that's now 29 points for James.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Came in a screen on Irving. Now Farmar. 9 points in the game so far. Jackson. Farmar kicks to Jackson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jackson's got 8 points in the quarter.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass on.
Irving gets a screen from Bennett. Irving drives in. Can't connect from short range.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
On the wing, Steven Jackson. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 14 points for Steven Jackson.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
The pass to Ryan. He kicks to Irving. 7-foot shot. Ryan, the pass to Irving. Miles dishes to Bennett. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Bynum, and Cleveland again at the bucket.
Now a moment here to take a look at some of the stats for Chris Cleveland. 8th in blocks. And in terms of rebounding, he's in the top 20 in the league. So a guy who can really take care of the boards for you.
You know, Steve, he's doing what very few players in the league are really capable of, and that's impacting games through his low-post defensive presence. And he's one of the best shot blockers in the game in terms of his ranking, so no surprise.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Nick Young's checked in for King. And it's Jody Meeks in for Kobe.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Carsall passes to Ryan. Feeds it to Waiters. Gives him the lead pass. Pass to Carsall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dishes to Bennett. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Bennett's got his second bucket of the night.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Farmar kicks to Jackson. He passes to Farmar. He dishes it to Young. Pass to Hill. Kicks it to Meeks. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Sometimes, Kevin, you can just look at a guy's release and immediately recognize that he's a born shooter. And that's the case with Meeks. Beautiful form. Just has a natural way of getting that ball to go through the hoop.
Ever since his college days at Kentucky, he's one of the best shooters on the planet, and that hasn't changed. You just can't leave him alone anything.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Pass to Young. Goes up on the wing, and again it's the Lakers. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Waiters dishes to Bennett. Ball's not loose. The drive by Hill. Meeks, good.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Cleveland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And there's the pass to Carsall. Jay. There's the pick. It is now to Waiters. Here's Ryan, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
He feeds it to Meeks. Back to Young. He kicks it to Meeks. Farmar. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
He's not a guy they're going to be able to count on the way he's playing in this quarter.
Waiters with the ball. Averaging 9 points per contest. The feed to Bennett. Pass to Miles. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Waiters, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And now let's highlight the deadliest deep threats to come into the NBA this season on our rookie leaderboard. Well, you look at Jay, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
I think there's a little rivalry among that group of rookie bombers, and I know he'd love to see his name all the way at the top of that list.
And Steve, you know what? Before it's all said and done this season, that's exactly where it might end up, at the top of the list.
Lakers trail by 12. 1:43 left in the third. Here's Farmar. He's got 9. And Meeks kicks to Young. Hill, defended by Carsall. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Bynum comes in for Carsall. And Jared Jack is subbed in for C.J. Miles.
Anthony Bennett, 6'8", 240 out of UNLV. Incredibly explosive and athletic. A multifaceted scorer. Shot 38% from long range with the Runnin' Rebels in his one season in college, but also an excellent finisher in the paint.
Chris Kamen's checked in for Los Angeles. Kobe comes in for Steven Jackson. Farmar passes to King. Feeds it to Young. Kobe. Rejected by Ryan. 1:04 left to end the third quarter. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And for Bennett Clark, he's a guy teams could slot in at either the small forward or I guess even the power forward position.
Well, you consider the wingspan. 7'1", allows him to play bigger than his height would suggest. And I've always said it's not how tall you are, it's how big do you play.
Right.
And his skill set allows him to play on the perimeter, too.
He hits both from the stripe. Lakers trail by 12. Kobe dishes to Farmar. Kicks it to Gasol. Passes it to Farmar. Lock at 6. Dishes to Kobe. From deep. It's rebounded by Ryan.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep. The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
He dishes it to Farmar. He passes to Gasol. Lakers working the ball around now. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Ryan, guarded by Kobe. Bynum with a screen on Kobe. Here's Ryan. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Jay's got 16 here in the second half. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers. Starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 16-point game. A moment now to reset the lines. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for the Lakers right now, inside the 7-footers, Gasol and Kaman. Kobe is out there with Farmar, and it's Young in at the 3 spot. Now here is Jack. D right on him. Jay, guarded by Kobe. And Bynum backing in. Shoots from the baseline. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Now look at the Cavaliers' upcoming schedule. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And Jack, here we go, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
For the Lakers, they've really struggled against Jack.
He has 12 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
And Jack drops them both. Lakers trail by 15. And here's Kobe. Back to Gasol. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Ryan. Jay's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Kobe with the steal. And now Kobe running the floor all by himself. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Irving gets a screen from Ryan. A shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Farmar gets to Gasol. Pass to Kobe. Now the dish to Young. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Gasol. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
And he makes both free throws. Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Talk about a terrific game for Jay. 17 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Yeah, he's been rock solid throughout this game and really been a big factor in this offensive performance for his team.
Both free throws good from Ryan. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now here's Kobe. Kobe draws the double. He feeds it to Young. Here's Gasol. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Gasol, no good on the free throw. The Cavaliers leading by 13 to the inside. And the slam dunk by Irving. That's some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when you finish it with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Gasol setting the pick for Kobe. Poked away. He kicks it to Farmer. Pass to Gasol. Defended by Bennett. With the fadeaway. No good from Gasol.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
Irving passes to Bennett. Bryant guarded by Kobe. The feed now to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Irving's got 6 during this quarter.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
Now Farmer. Back to Young. Feeds to Farmer. Lakers working the ball around now. And again, the Lakers no good. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's Ryan. No good off the back of the rim.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Young dishes to Kaman. Young. Back to Kaman. Outside, Kobe. Looking to Gasol. Cavaliers with the rebound. Waiters got 3 rebounds so far in the game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Well, I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Wizards game. Should be a close one.
They set the pick. And that's good for 2. And the Cavaliers lead by 19. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Outside, Kobe. Waiters passes to Ryan. And Kobe with the block. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got it with a fast break chance. Outside Kobe. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. It's a pick by Bynum. Here's Bennett. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in.
Bynum doing a nice job on that screen.
Lakers trail by 21. Here's Farmar. Outside, Kobe. Kicks to Kaman. 6 to shoot. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And the Lakers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Cleveland leading by 19 points. Ryan the pass to Irving. Dishes it to Bennett. Passes to Ryan. There's the pass to Bennett. All sorts of time, and he nails the jumper.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Farmar kicks to Kobe. And a great assist by Farmar as that one goes in. 12 points for Kobe Bryant.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
He dishes it to Bennett. Pass to Ryan. There's the screen. Puts the lead pass in front of him. The basket falls, and that's going to be a blocking call.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Free throw, good, Irving. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Left side, Kobe. And the the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus. Well, it's without question, Kobe Bryant is always going to be known as one of the great scorers in the history of the game. But for the kids watching at home, it is really worth reminding you of this. He can do it all. He's fundamentally sound in all aspects of the game. He defends, he rebounds, he passes. To be one of the true greats, you can't just focus on one thing. You need to be able to do a little bit of everything and do it all well.
And for Kobe Bryant last season, right at the top among shooting guards and rebounds and assists.
And despite his workload offensively, he's a very good defender too, especially on the ball. He's been all defense 9 times on that first team, 12 all defense selections overall in his career, tied with Kevin Garnett for the all-time lead in both categories.
Kobe with a screen on Irving. There's the dish to Kobe. That's blocked by Ryan. Irving drives in. Jay uncovered. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, their three-point shooting since halftime is about as good as you could possibly ask for, guys.
Now's the time to put the pedal to the metal, boys. Keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
Kobe kicks to Farmer. Shot clock at 6. Outside Jackson. Fires the 3. Nice D from Dion Waiters. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Irving kicks to Bennett. He passes it to Waiters. Waiters off a pitch from Bennett. Waiters dishes to Bennett. Gets it to go.
He's definitely turning things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Farmar passes to Jackson. Left side, Kobe. Pass to Gasol. Back to Kobe. Again, the miss by Kobe. Cleveland's gotten a three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The first one falls. And Los Angeles with some changes. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Kaman. Hill comes in for Pau Gasol. And Wesley Johnson has subbed for Steven Jackson. And both free throws good for Waiters. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Blake kicks to Sacre. Meeks looking to end the run. It's Clark with the rebound. They have been really controlling this one.
Well, now's not the time to get complacent, though, Kevin. You've got to continue to put your foot on the gas pedal.
Waiters off a pitch from Zeller. Waiters passes to Ryan. Clark kicks to Waiters. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And Jerry gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Jack's checked in. Meeks. Good.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Jack with it. Jack gets a screen from Clark. Passes it to Ryan. Back to Jack. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here is Los Angeles now. And here is Blake. On the wing, Johnson releases. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Clark's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Jack. Jack gets a screen from Clark. He feeds it to G. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And so it's the Lakers with it. Blake dishes to Johnson. He kicks to Sacre. Can't hit. Nice D from Ryan.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Meeks passes to Blake. Hill kicks to Blake. Blake off the pick from Hill. 5 to shoot. Here's Meeks, defended by Jack. Meeks can't hit. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and G with the stuff.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Here's Meeks. Now the feed to Blake. Meeks dishes to Blake. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. A shot by Johnson, no good. Well, Cleveland shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Outside Jack. The pass to Ryan. Rockets hits. Misses from close range.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Hill a screen on Jack. Blake off the pick from Hill. Blake kicks to Meeks. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And it's good. And so it's Cleveland with it. Outside Jack. Feeds to Zeller. And he brings it home with one hand.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
Kicks it to Meeks. Good. And the assist goes to Blake. Here's Jack. Here's Ryan. Gets the bucket.
They're not finished yet. We're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
Throws it from deep. Missed. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, James.